Okay, so these are a collection of school stories from most of the grades that I've been in. Starting off strong with primary. Quick and quick note for you Americans. There's primary, and then there's first grade, and then there's pre-primary or kindergarten, which is before primary. My primary teacher was amazing. I'm gonna call her Miss Primary Teacher because she was a primary teacher. Get it? Whatever. She would play this music box and to teach us numbers, and I think there was this one song. It was like around the tree and around the tree, and then it's like that is how you make a three. I'm not entirely sure. I think I forgot some of them, but now I'm really good at reading. Grade 1. My grade 1 and 2 teacher were the same teacher, so I'm going to skip grade 2 because it was basically just grade 1 again. But she was really nice. However, I did when I graduated grade 5 and had to leave to go to junior high school, she cried. Grade 3. Okay, so this was one of the worst years of my life. Not the worst one, but our teacher was pregnant, so I had to give some benefit of the doubt. However, I was pretty angry then. She started saying like, "Okay, so I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll be here the next day." I'm like, I think it was December. She said that, and then like I know this, she's not gonna come back because, duh. But I just said to myself, she's not gonna come back. I whispered it, yeah, and then later, as I was getting ready to go, she cornered me, and then she said, "An anonymous source has told me that you said that you were excited for me to leave." I was like, which I didn't say at all, but I just said, I didn't say that. She went, "Okay then," because she was suspicious. She didn't believe me. And then the next teacher that we had didn't even teach. They were just did addition and subtraction for the rest of the school year. No multiplication, no division. Grade 4. Okay, this might be the worst. This might have been the worst school year of my life. I don't know. I was convinced my teacher was the devil in disguise because she handed out this worksheet that we were supposed to do one time, and she said, "All right, I want no talking from any one of you." And then of course I had to yawn because it's stupid. And then she was like, "Skeeta, I said no talking." So then I said, but Miss, I don't know, I wasn't talking," which I wasn't. And then she says the most low IQ thing ever. "If your mouth was open, you're talking." Grade 5. Alright, I was still shaken up from grade 4, and I didn't really have high hopes for my grade 5 teacher, but those were completely destroyed because she was the best teacher I've ever had. I started making games, I started smiling again, I was happy, made new friends, it was amazing. Sure, there were a little bit of slip ups, but honestly, genuinely, best year of my life. Oh, snap. Grade 6. Okay, now, my grade 6 teacher, smart, funny, intelligent, made me learn a bunch of stuff. However, the class, bro, we're all the entire darn class is just a bunch of Disney villains. We got the crash out. A 60-degree angle is impossible. Yes, he actually said that. The non-worker and the freak. There were 1,000 more that I could have named. Grade 7. All right, now I don't really have much stories from grade 7, but I was in something called French immersion, which is basically you do reading and writing in French. Pretty good teachers, but not really much stories. But I guess that's the end. If you were watching this video, then you have to like.